President Biden signed a bill Wednesday that could lead to a ban on TikTok, but the video sharing app won't be cut off from its millions of Americans users just yet. The bill moved unusually fast, getting signed into law by the president less than 2 months after it was first unveiled in the House.
As I understand it, the real complaint about it is the company that actually owns it. They just want them to sell it to a company that's not, a foreign company, particularly the company that might be using that information for nefarious means. So there's a lot of support on both sides of the aisle on that situation. You got something to say about this, Brother Walt?
But the name that comes in that they keep bringing up is China. So whether it's a company or not, it's a Chinese company, because they operate a lot different out there than here. Like, it's like they could commandeer a whole company and be like, yo, this is what we're doing, because it's a communist country. We got to keep that in mind. And that's why Trump is really the one that's like, yo, wait, we got to watch them. You know what I'm saying? Now, Biden is kind of hopping on board because he's trying to get them supporters of the Trump dude. I'm just seeing it for what it is. I know I can't see shit with these glasses on.
See, I was trying to leave Trump out of it, but he keeps bringing me back in. But the reality is, if you want to go there, they well, I'm saying they know that they know that China. Look, you had the China with the balloon situation. All those people understand who these organizations, or should I say, these countries are that have interests that are in conflict with American interests. So it's not like, Trump is the originator of that information. I mean, if you want to sit there and talk about that bill, there's some other things that were signed in that. And well, there's the Israel and Ukraine aid. And those are the main hangups why they didn't do the border bill before. But somehow they basically got the things that they were protesting against without the protection of the border bill. So there was some bad politics there. But, that was your man's calling up and saying, don't give them a win. But, hey.
So how do you feel about it instead of commentary? How do you feel about it, nice guy?
I feel that it's all of it's good. I think that the Ukraine aid, if you believe that you're trying to support this whole NATO thing and stuff like that, this coalition. I mean, otherwise, honestly, I feel like America needs to stop trying to be the world police. But again, if that's your organization, if that's your people, and you're trying to show that being in this organization matters, then you're going to have to continue to support it. But yes, it seems like a losing battle, and you're just throwing money down the drain. I mean, and as far as Israel, go ahead.
My bad. Let me say this real quick. The whole reason they want to shut down the TikTok is because they feel like they can spy on American citizens, and they say they can use the technology to gather information. They can influence the people by adjusting or manipulating the algorithm. And the way I look at it, the reason that the U.S. government knows that and believes that is because the U.S. government is doing the same thing.
I mean, no doubt, of course. That's just what propaganda is. But I will say this: the only thing I really have to say about this is, I made a mistake last week. I said Taiwan was part of the UN. I meant NATO. Okay, NATO. That's what I was trying to say. They NATO affiliate.